Hello, my name's Dori O'Neill, and welcome to my channel. This is Nilo Life Review, and today we're going to talk about Nilo Life. We're going to talk about Nick Sorensen's leadership, Eric Allen's leadership, and Larry Lane's leadership. But before I do that, I want to kind of address something that really kind of annoys me, and I'm sure it annoys many of you, and that is these anti-MLM people that have thrown out these videos. My take is that most of these people, while they have a right to say something, and we do live in a democracy and everything else, if you probably explore their background, they've never really accomplished much in their lives. If they're in a position where they spend their time trying to destroy other people's dreams and attacking a new opportunity called Nilo Life that has a total entry cost of $70 and a $55 a month membership dues, they're really in a challenge situation. And I just feel sorry for them. So let's talk about Nilo Life, because I'm going to share with you what I think is amazing about it. And I'm going to share with you what I think is challenging about Nilo Life. And then in a moment, I'm going to share with you what I believe is a solution to the challenges that many of you will face with Nilo Life. So let me go back in history just a little bit. We were, or some of us were, in a venture that ran into challenges. And when that venture ran into challenges, everybody could have just packed their bags and left and licked their wounds and went into a corner and cried. But you know, in my life experience, and I've owned a company that produced 550,000 distributors, and we were blessed to be able to award $240 million in commissions to our distributor base over a 17-year period of time. What I've always noticed is leaders rise to the top. So when you're looking at Nick Sorensen, when you're looking at Eric Allen and Larry Lane, you're seeing leadership rise to the top because a challenge occurred with the banking industry that caused another venture to slow down and stall. And they realized as leaders, they took accountability that they had to do something to allow those people that were still involved in that venture. And by the way, that venture is still active and still moving forward, not at the pace we'd all like, but it is still moving forward. They took action and said, you know what? The people that entrusted us look to us for leadership, and we're going to provide that leadership. So they got together with some industry experts and they formed Nilo Life. And Nilo Life, while I can't address at this moment in time, at this early point in history, all of the products and the benefits of those products, I can tell you that for a $70 investment, I'm sure that many of you are willing to take the big risk because that's literally a night out with a pizza. So let's talk about that leadership. They came together and they said, we're going to form a company. It's going to be based around travel and technology. It's going to be global, which addresses another problem. They created a global opportunity. They formed a matrix with a 5-level matching bonus. For the most part, that is a brilliant move. But when I looked at it objectively, putting the product aside, because I'm sure with the kind of volume and the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and then eventually millions that will embrace this opportunity worldwide for the travel benefits, the technology benefits, the trading benefits, there's a challenge. And the challenge is the matrix. Now, I happen to know a fair bit about compensation plans. There's 8 compensation plans in the network marketing world since the mid 1980s, when I worked with a company called GenCon out of Vancouver, Washington, that used my compensation plan. So I just say that to say that I have a little bit of an understanding of compensation plans. And so the matrix in theory is better than a binary, because when you bring in 2, it basically auto fills from the top down all of the empty slots. And this one happens to be a 2x16 matrix with what's called a 5-level unilevel matching bonus. And on the surface, it's a great compensation plan. But there is a challenge with this type of compensation plan, and it's called the Swiss cheese effect. And what happens is, if you're building a matrix in the best way possible, you join the matrix and then you have your own 2x16 matrix below you. Everybody has their own matrix. So it's matrices within matrices. And so what happens is you have the Swiss cheese effect. So generally speaking, you should never put in a placeholder person that won't get active. That's a bad move. But in many cases, most of us don't have a Rolodex of tens of thousands of people. And so what happens is you start to build out your matrix and you end up with a hole. Well, the theory is that if you have a strong enough upline, that hole will be automatically filled by the strong players automatically filling the matrix left to right. And that's very true in the beginning. And I can tell you, for the most part, all of you that are watching this in the first year of this opportunity are very blessed, because there are incredibly powerful people at the top of this matrix. And there will be a lot of people that will be blessed by having people put under them. But here's the challenge. Even if that happens, you still need to have 2 personally sponsored people to qualify. And with that said, the average sponsoring in MLM and network marketing, it's 1.4 to 1.7. So that means there's a whole bunch of people that will never get there too. And that creates the Swiss cheese effect. And then as you get more mature and different binaries go to different levels, that effect becomes stronger. So 8 years ago, knowing that, and not specific to Matrix, I started working on a program that would blend in, and this is the solution to the Swiss cheese effect. And for those of you that want to explore it, feel free to. I developed a system of lead generation that actually allows anybody, whether they have a big contact list, a small contact list, to actually overcome the Swiss cheese effect by using a combination of an amazing affiliate marketing platform. I won't get into all the details, and artificial intelligence. And so for 8 years, I struggled to create this perfect storm, to create this perfect system. And then about 2 years ago, I ran into a man that literally changed my life. His name is Mike Filsaime. And Mike Filsaime has 720,000 affiliates in his company. He owns a company called Groove Pages. And so knowing that he had this incredible knowledge, and I welcome you to go to his site and check it out. I joined his organization, The Collective, to become part of his inner circle. And yes, I do pay $25,000 a year to become part of that, but I'm also being exposed to the most advanced AI traffic generation technology. And Mike, not even 2 months ago, let me know that he was forming the Traffic Syndicate. And if you don't know these names, look them up. Frank Kern, Jeff Walker, Brendan Bouchard, Ryan Dice, all Perry Belcher. These people are the creme de la creme of driving traffic. And so I'm a member of this traffic syndicate. And so when that came together for me, and that, by the way, if you wanted to join it, you're free to join it. It's $5,000 a year to become a member of the traffic syndicate. When that came together, that brought my 8 years of trial and toil together, and I've developed a system that everybody can use. And I was originally just going to introduce this to network marketers around the globe. And then when that leadership put Nilo Life together, I thought, this is an opportunity to actually help a big group of people. So my thought is, check it out. Look at the video that I've attached to this. You'll find it in the comment section. It's free to join. And by the way, elephant in the room, I'm not trying to take you away from your original sponsor in Nilo Life. In fact, I don't want to do any of that. This platform, what it's going to deliver for you is traffic. It's going to use artificial intelligence. It's going to use the combination of an affiliate marketing platform, and you'll get the details, and it will drive you traffic at an unprecedented level, and it will allow you to fill your matrix, overcoming the Swiss cheese effect, and more importantly, leverage time. So I've produced an entire course for this. You can go ahead and see all the details. Just go to the comment section, click the link. You'll get the traffic course. You'll understand it. It's free, and you'll see what we've put together here. My name's Dori O'Neill. I hope this has brought some light to Nilo Life. I think it's a great opportunity. It's low risk, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you at the success events that will be held around the world. Goodbye.